Yo, what is up, guys? So I decided we'd start a little series. What we're gonna do is test weapons in Undeadburg, try out all their moves, and see if they're any good. Now, I'm gonna make sure, just as a base for the weapons, they have to be at least +5, and they may or may not be enchanted. So, to start this off, we're gonna be using the washing pole. It's not gonna be a very long video, of course. What it'll be basically is clearing through Undeadburg with either light armor or no armor. In this case, we're doing this armor because I think it looks cool. But basically, though, it's just chop down through all the enemies. Now then, the washing pole on itself is a fairly decent weapon. Personally, I think it's better one-handed than two-handed, though, and here's the reason why. If you two-hand it and press right trigger, for one, there's that. For two, that's the attack you get. Okay, well, if you just one-hand it and right trigger, your strong attack is a piercing attack. And it's a really huge ranged piercing attack. Like, it's a lot more overpowered than the two-hander. Although the two-hander does do more damage. Like, that's 303. And if we go over here and use it on these guys, the one-hander does 239. So there's a near 100 damage difference. But still, that being said, though, the one-hander's attack is much better for dealing with weak enemies. Plus that whole lunging animation, it's a huge range. So, next up, we are going to be clearing off the second half of Undeadburg. You know, personally though, the reason we're doing this series is going to literally just be, I kind of want to do a test to see, skill-based wise and also damage-based wise, what is roughly the best weapons. It's going to be a test in this area over and over, just because this is the easiest area to clear through. So even if it's a bad weapon, like we can do daggers in this place basically, but we could also use really OP weapons. Like the Zweihander, we could use Demon Machete, anything like that. See, the only downside to this weapon really is the fact that if you are doing two-hander, your strong attack for two-handing can be stopped. Your regular attack for two-handing, though, it's so fast it's unlikely they'll stop it. Okay. Now, just so that we get the video to be at least fairly long, the amount of distance that we're going with this is we're going to go across the bridge all the way to the Undead Parish bonfire. Also, by the way, Dark Souls 1 does have limited spawns. It's so high, though, most people don't figure that out. And even on the game's wiki, for some reason, it says that they're unlimited. However, if you personally go through and kill an enemy about 40 times, the easiest enemy to test that on is the crossbowman right here. It's ridiculously high in comparison to Dark Souls 2. Because Dark Souls 2, if you just kill an enemy, I think it's 5 or 10 times, they should be dead permanently. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's slightly more. Most enemies, though, 15 is about the max. Okay. Shiv down thrust there. Anyway, so this is a pretty fun weapon. I don't consider it nearly as fun as the Ayato, though, just because the Ayato's dashing is a lot more entertaining to do. Yeah, we haven't done that yet. Now, this is on my stream save, so we don't have a few things, but we are almost done with this stream, so I wanted to drag this out as long as I can. I forgot this weapon had a roll attack. Most weapons in Dark Souls 1, their roll attack is literally just the normal strong attack. Fight me now, for glory. Okay. As you can see though, like just a plush 5, I just said plush, oh god. It wasn't even a lisp, it was just me adding SH. Nah. A plus 5 washing pole though is actually fairly decent for clearing out enemies. Like, we haven't had to use Nestus yet. Although we are running an overpowered build. So. And this is without any practice, by the way. This is just a clean run through. I just got an idea. You know what we have to do. It's not a backstab if you're wondering, but you know what we have to do. The cool thing is though, like with the one-hander, it is like stabbing them in the back, except it's legit just like, you just stabbed them. Okay. Oh. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, there's one more Balder Knight. And then all the rest are regular hollows. Got him. What sucks is though you have to be slightly quicker than the enemies when you're using an attack, or else your attack either won't connect with them or they'll just knock you out of it completely. Normally it's like you hit them as they hit you though. Ooh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Now, gonna go with one heal. Clear out the church too. Should aggro that guy? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. I forgot about this guy. Oh! Yo, he just parried us and then missed. I forgot. The guys with rapiers can parry. Okay. Well, riposte. Because its actual term is riposte, even though if you look in later versions of Dark Souls, the term riposting means that you did a counter after a parry. Don't question it. They just didn't know their terms. Triple kill. Ooh. Okay. So there's one more enemy. The last of the Balder Knights. It's time to edge walk. Let's go, let's go. Oh shoot. We win. Okay. Oh hey. Free loot. Okay, well, that is every enemy in between Undead Berg and the Undead Parish. If you don't count the enemies on the bridge, which we're not counting. But yeah, I'd honestly say the washing pole is a fairly decent weapon. The only downsides to it are literally just the two-hander right trigger. I feel like they should have just kept it this, except that it shortens it would do double damage, 150.5 damage. Like, legit, that should have been its main base. Then it would have been a lot better. Also, here are our stats, so if anyone's wondering, yeah, we're doing decent damage. We're at still level 141. So yeah, our next video that we're doing is going to be, we've already got it equipped, it's going to be the Ayato. And now then, we're going to decide on the outfit though. For this, we could actually do a couple of different things. I'm trying to keep it light armor. We might do heavy armor for heavy weapons because that seems like it'd be fitting. For this though, I think we might just go with the Wanderer armor. And the reason's because the Wanderer armor, for anyone who actually like started out as the Wanderer, it does look fairly cool. I think it's the leather boots. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. But yeah, though, no, like the outfit looks sick. This could be the weeaboo build of Dark Souls 1. That's what we need in life. Although, wait, is it the leather boots? No, it's the Wanderer boots. Okay, yeah. But yeah, though, no, like, this legit, this weapon's cool. The thing with the washing pole in comparison to other katanas, because you've got the Uchi katana also. I don't know if there's any others. Yeah, no, it's just the Uchi katana, the Ayato, and the washing pole. Anyway, the difference is the washing pole's range is double the range of literally every other weapon. In comparison to the Ayato, look at the Ayato. Okay, okay, yeah, you see that? You see this? Okay, so we're inside of this column, right? Right. We're outside of the column by a lot. Also, in comparison to the other katanas, we have. Let's go with the. What level's my Uchi katana just in case? And it's level 1. Ain't too much of a difference. Okay, so here's the difference in damage. You got a right bumper there. Yeah, you got that? You got that? Yeah. About a whole double, although this is upgraded. So, it's slightly stronger, I think would be the best way to terminologize it. We actually tried the Ayato that I've got. Problem is this is enchanted, so it has slightly more damage than it should. But, still though. Like, you got 145 damage on that, and then you got 139. And that's an enchanted item. So, yeah. I mean, overall, I wouldn't put this in the top best weapons, but the washing pole is probably the second best katana. My reason for that is I actually can't decide which I like better between Ayato and the Uchi katana. But the washing pole on its own would be second place, because between the Uchi katana and the Ayato, whichever one's worse, it's also worse than the washing pole. If I had to take a bet, though, I'd probably say it's the Uchi katana that's worse. And the reason is just because, A, it's easy to get at the start of the game, so they made it lower stats. But also it's the fact that the Uchi katana's like strong attack is the washing pole's two-hander strong attack. The difference is, it's much shorter ranged. Same amount of charge time, same everything. But if you miss, you miss. And it also holds a much smaller opening to swing at. Between the two, you should always go with the washing pole. But that being said, the washing pole does have its downsides. Like, for example, the strong attack. However, though, the one-handed, though, if you're doing this with a sword and shield, you have a very good chance of just clearing out the place. Also, I don't think I killed that Black Knight, so we're just going to pretend we didn't go the way. Okay. Ooh. So yeah, if I had to pick a bet for also what the next weapon we're going to do is, like, besides the Ayato, after the Ayato, we're going to make sure to get the Uchi katana because we're doing all the katanas first. It's going to be in order from, not really in order, but we're going to put it in a playlist in a specific order. The order is obviously going to be, the best one is going to be last. So most likely the Ayato is the best. The way you get the washing pole, by the way, I don't know if it's a findable item. However, though, the way that you're supposed to get it easily is you get it from a salesman. He is going to be the guy in the Hunter's Covenant. And ironically from him you can also get the Uchikatana. The way you get Ayato, though, is completely from finding it in Blighttown. So that is the difference between the three katanas. The washing pole and the Uchikatana are buyable. However, the Uchikatana you can also get from killing the salesman that is in Undeadburg. Although I wouldn't suggest doing that early game on a first playthrough, because he actually has a little bit of lore you can like listen to as you kill the bosses and keep going. He's basically there for like motivation and stuff, although most people do tend to kill him their first playthrough when they hear he gives them a cool katana. They're like, screw lore, but yeah, at some point you probably might want to listen to him. Anyway though, also since technically we're putting the Wanderer outfit in this video, I think we'll swip over to another pair of robes or something. Basically, all the katanas we're doing are going to be edge outfits. Just trying to look as edgy cool as we can. Ooh. Ooh. Did we already kill the archer? I don't know if we did. We did. Okay. Wait for it. Got him. Okay. Well, I'd honestly say that's about enough. So we're going to run back to the bonfire, and then this is going to be over. So this was the weapon review on the washing pole. We'll probably get better quality on these videos too, because this is the first one we're doing for this. I stream a lot, but I don't normally make YouTube videos for this sort of thing. But we're going to try just for a redeeming thing for Dark Souls 1, because that remastered is not going to redeem it. We probably won't get that many views, but hey, it's cool. So, hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.